Glory be to God. It's November 15th, 2023. I wanted to put this video out before you continue to watch the video that you're watching right now. The videos that you're about to witness is past videos that I'm just now releasing to everyone. This was part of my purpose, part of God's will, to expose the enemy, because that's what the Bible tells us to do, to expose the enemy. This is a learning video. The videos that I put out is not to disrespect my wife. It's not to embarrass her, because I love my wife. I'm in love with my wife. I've been through this journey of spiritual warfare for a reason. And I hope everybody looks at these videos with a spiritual eye and a spiritual mind. And if you don't know the Word of God, get into it, read it, have a better understanding, and then come back and look at these videos. My videos, they all will have dates on the videos, so you can watch them in order. It's a reason why you have to watch them in order. You're going to see me grow in these videos. You're going to see how God maneuvered and changed things in my life in these videos. These videos is for everybody out there that may be going through the same thing I'm going through, but don't have no answers. Well, in these videos, I'm going to show you what spiritual warfare looks like. I'm going to show you how to fight and know the strategies of the enemy, like the Bible tells us. Why they do what they do. Trust me, I searched all over YouTube for the last 8 years, and I haven't came across nobody that's really had video evidence of demonic demons controlling people that they love, or somebody explaining through their experience on live of what just took place and why it's happening. I need y'all to go back and watch my testimony series so you can have a better understanding of who I am, and watch these videos in order. I will put the dates on them, and my thumbnails will be color coordinated for the years from the time I started until today, and what changed and how did it change, because it's different type of demons that control, and they all do something different, and I'm gonna break every single one of them down on how they do and what you have to do to fight it based off God's word. I thank y'all. I love y'all. And just know I did this for y'all. I did this for y'all. I love y'all. I don't even know y'all, but I love y'all. I love it. I love each and every one of y'all, because this was bigger than me. It was bigger than me. It was bigger than my wife. It was for y'all. This is what God wanted me to do. Enjoy the video. It's March 30th, 2025. I've been away from my wife since August of 2024. We haven't had a conversation on the phone, just chopping it up. We was married, we're still married, but we've been married for 6 years. Got a 4 and a 5-year-old. I've been living in this room. Since early October. In this room, I had to learn how to pray, fast, give it to God. Be obedient. And wait for God to bring my marriage back. But he's doing a new thing. I'm going to see my wife, but it ain't going to be the woman that I knew. It's going to be a whole new woman. It's going to be a woman that loves God, a woman that's respectful, a woman that has a purpose like I do, a woman that has a testimony now like I do. The reason why I'm making this video is to let y'all know, when you're walking with God and you're chosen and you have a purpose and the enemy is involved, man, the isolation that I had to go through, and some of it is on the hands of God, isolating you to protect me. He's protecting me from my wife. But I have to give him my full I have to give him my all. I have to give him my full dang, I can't even think of the word. But what I'm trying to say is, it's hard. It's hard. I'll be lying to you if I said it was easy. I have to give God my full attention. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word earlier. And it's hard because it ain't like I could sit on the phone or be on Instagram or X, Facebook, dating sites, and just be talking to different females and wait for God to do what he needs to do. Nah, I haven't kissed nobody, held nobody, no relations, no dates, no flirting back and forth with someone. I'm married. Then on top of that, I can't check on my wife. I can't go to her social medias. I can't do anything. I'm just isolated. Then he isolates you with your family. He'll isolate you with your friends. You got to watch who you speak to, because it's on a whole nother level of a spiritual, your spiritual growth. You start learning a lot more, monitoring spirits, divine separation, God ordained, curses, rebuking, binding, loosing, loose. It's a lot that you got to do. You got to pray. It ain't morning prayers. evening prayers. You got to pray throughout the day. You got to pray about everything. It's overwhelming. It's hard. You know, it's hard being away from my kids, my daughters. I see them every other weekend. Then you're constantly still being attacked by the enemy in your dreams. You got to learn how to discern your dreams, and you got to learn how to pray, the different ways of praying and praising. It's like your whole life is about God. And it's not easy. Anybody that's going through what I'm going through would tell you I'm speaking none but the facts and none but the truth. I done fasted. I done prayed more than I ever did in my whole life since August. Still trying to wrap everything. Why am I doing this? And you know, God's already told me. It's just accepting it sometimes. It's bigger than me and my wife. It's to help bring souls to the kingdom. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing, to help bring souls to the kingdom. It's to help you out. It's to help those that's going through the same thing but don't know what they're going through, because that enemy, he has power. He's not stupid. He knows your weaknesses. He's been studying you your whole life. Like, the enemy will have you to the point where you could be with someone significant, has some major memories, children, and he'll get it to the point where that person don't even talk to you no more. Not be with you. They don't want to have, you would think that y'all were strangers. Like, look, man, before my wife I was married. I went through this spiritual, same thing I'm going through now. That's why I was able to recognize it, because I'm like, even when I got remarried, and I'm like, this is eerie familiar. I went through this before. Why am I going through this? I did everything right before I got married, but I had a bigger purpose. But the whole time, I haven't been my ex-wife. It's been 8 years. I just seen her last month. She ain't emailed me. She ain't called me. She ain't texted me. I seen her last month, and you would think that we was never married, that she was never pregnant with twins, that she had got aborted. I feel bad for her. She don't look the way when I met her. She accepted what the enemy was selling her, instead of accepting what God was telling her, and always been preaching to her. The promise that God gave her, the confirmations. What keeps me going is God gave me a promise. And God done showed me in my past. He had to remind me, Rashad, I was there when this happened. I was there when this happened. When I tell you I'm going to do something, my word don't come void, and it don't. You just got to weigh it out, and you can't allow the enemy to make you bow your knee and give up. I know God took me out of the darkness and brought me into the light, so I won't never bow my knee down to the enemy. I can't. I'll die. And I'll die before I bow my knee down to the enemy for my own selfish freedom or feelings or whatever. I'm not going to remarry because God gave me a promise. He told me who my wife is. The enemy will try to tell you, oh, God, it's okay to remarry. No, it's not. They don't say that in the Bible. You start learning, the more you read, the more you start understanding certain stories, how it relates to your life. What was God trying to do? Oh, this is similar to what I'm going through. But it's hard because I miss my wife. On top of that, she's with a counterfeit. What's a counterfeit? Somebody that's not her husband. And I got to deal with it. I got to deal that she's committed adultery, but I'm trying to save her from her dying and she going to hell for her sins. So that's why I got to continue to pray for my wife, and I got to continue to stand forward for my wife. But just to know that my wife is sleeping with somebody that I like, my wife is someone I valued. She's someone I truly loved more than any other woman I ever loved in my life. And to know that she's being violated by somebody else, that this man done been around my daughters. I haven't even seen the man. So you know it's not normal. Most of the time when you separate and you have children, it don't take 8 months for that person to see that the new boyfriend or the new girlfriend. I never seen this man. I don't know what he looked like. I think he's older. I don't know if he's my age. I don't know if he's built good. I don't know if I'm bigger than him, you know, and in weight, height. I don't know. I don't know this man's name. I don't have a phone number to my wife. I can't call her. I can't text her unless it's through a talking app, which was given by the court. The enemy been attacking me through my finances. But God is revealing the curses that people done put on me, put on my marriage, put on my wife. Like I said, you get to learning about witches and warlocks and sorcerers. It's a whole different level of what they teach you in church. Whole different level. It's a lot that they're not really telling y'all in church. A lot of y'all get, you know, well, I don't want to go to church because I don't want to have to pay. That's not the key. Like, that's not the point. Like, a lot of people was up in an uproar because of Marvin Sapp talking about close the doors. We need to get 40,000. Close the doors. The way God spoke it to me was, give your tithes and offerings. And if they're doing something that they ain't supposed to do, he'll handle it. But you was obedient and you did what you were supposed to do. You did what you were supposed to do. I'll take care of the ones that's wicked. But I ain't gonna make this a long video. I just wanted to give y'all an update. God is telling me right now that I need to be praying a lot more. Even though I pray, I've been praying. It's like, you want more? You want more prayer? Like, I got to come up with a routine, you know, of what I'm going to pray about. Like, I got to be praying for the other saints, the other chosen, the other apostles, the prophets, my children, my family members, my co-workers, the president, like all types. Like, I got to put a lot of prayers in. And I'm not going to even front, man. I lacked in that area. I'm a lot better, you know, since I've been on this journey in the last 8 months. I know the importance of praying, but God is like, excuse me, you ain't spending enough time with me in the morning. You ain't spending enough time with me in the morning. And he's been waking me up. I've been waking up around 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And I know when I wake up that early, it's because God is trying to talk to me. He wants to talk to me. But like I said, I ain't gonna make a long video. I just want to let y'all know this enemy has powers. and he'll make someone that you have built memories with, he'll get it to a point where y'all don't even know each other no more. It's like the neighbor that stays 15 houses down. You see them, but you don't know them. They don't know you like that. You see them, you might wave, and that's the most that they gonna get. When I see my wife, it ain't like she's, how you doing? You know what? You know how's your sons? I spoke to you. How you spoke to them? How's your mom? I mean your dad. Blah blah blah. No, it's no conversation. It's nothing. It's nothing. Not how you doing, or have you ate? Are you living good? No, nothing. And I know that's not normal because I done been married and had children, and I know people that done been married and had children and still got a relationship. I'm not saying that they speak every day, but if they need to call their child's mother or ex-wife, they can, or ex-husband, they could call them. I can't even call them. You would think that I, beat my wife up, tied her up, brought 2 females in the house, forced her to watch me, had threesomes in the house while our kids was up also. That's what you would think. On top of that, went into her account, bought the 2 girls that I'm having a threesome with, bought them purses and clothes off of her money, and called her mama up and disrespected her mom. Like, you would think I did the worst things in the world, but I never did. All I ever try to do is love her. And the enemy, my wife has a reprobated mind, but the enemy will make your good look bad. You see what I'm saying? Anything that I was doing that was good and pure, the enemy, he got powers. He made it look like I was never doing this stuff. And I was like, why are we arguing about this? Why are we talking about this? We just talked about this. Why are we talking about it again? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Why are we talking? Why are we doing this again? It didn't make sense. Now it does. But, okay, man, I'm out. I love y'all. Talk to y'all later.